Other states around the country have received backlash after passing controversial bills into law.
WPTV's Ryan Hughes takes a look at if that could possibly happen here in Florida.
Well, we're going to have a great night tonight, and for you people in Florida, we're going to have a gay night.
On Hollywood's biggest night, Florida was catapulted into the national spotlight. The state's Parental Rights in Education bill, what critics have dubbed the Don't Say Gay bill, was the target of jokes during the first few minutes of the Academy Awards. And the bill officially signed into law Monday.
Is it a surprise? No. Is it disappointing? Yes.
Coming off Palm Beach Pride weekend, the Compass Center, a safe place for the LGBTQ community, says it has seen a wave of support locally and from outside Florida since the bill was passed.
The state of California showed up for Florida LGBTQ residents and workers of Disney.
Now there is talk of possible boycotts and potential hits to Florida's economic engine, the tourism industry. Popular and powerful tech journalist Kara Swisher, who is openly gay, wrote on Twitter she will no longer hold a tech conference next year in Miami after the bill was passed.
Do I expect boycotts? Yes, I do. I don't know how many and when.
Peter Ritchie is the director of hospitality management at Florida Atlantic University. He says Florida has a diverse economy of tourism, theme parks, pristine beaches, and world-class conferences. And any cancellations would impact businesses still trying to rebound from the pandemic.
If we lose group travel, any one conference could be between $200,000 and $5 million of economic value, depending on the size.
Discover the Palm Beaches didn't go on camera Monday, but tells WPTV it has not seen any impact on tourism or had any group cancellations surrounding the Don't Say Gay bill. In a statement, the president and CEO says, quote, "We celebrate and embrace the diverse and distinct 39 cities and towns that make up our county and welcome all walks of life to live, work, and visit the Palm Beaches." But a boycott can cost states big money. In 2010, Arizona lost more than $140 million in convention business because of an anti-immigration bill. The state also lost 2 Super Bowls after refusing to recognize Martin Luther King Day as a holiday. And Georgia and North Carolina both lost more than $100 million in revenue because of controversial bills.
I'm surprised I haven't heard of cancellations yet. I'm surprised.
On Monday, Disney released a statement saying Florida's HB 1557, also known as the Don't Say Gay bill, should never have been passed or should never have been signed into law. Our goal as a company is for this law to be repealed by the legislature or struck down in the courts, and we remain committed to supporting the national and state organizations working to achieve that. We are dedicated to standing up for the rights and safety of LGBTQ plus members of the Disney family, as well as the LGBTQ plus community in Florida and across the country. Governor Ron DeSantis' office says it's not concerned about boycotts or economic harm, adding the bill does not ban the word gay or single out any sexual orientation. In a statement, his press secretary said, if anyone actually boycotts Florida because they're upset about the lack of sex and gender theory instruction in our kindergarten through 3rd grade classrooms, I'm confident that our state is better off without them. She went on to say no amount of money would convince Governor DeSantis to change his position. He will always stand for parental rights and protecting children. The impacts and possible backlash remain to be seen. Ryan Hughes, WPTV, News Channel 5.